Good morning. Welcome to this meeting of the Lancaster County Board of Commissioners for Tuesday, April 30th. Please stand while we recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Mr. Clerk, please proceed with the agenda.
A copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is located on the wall at the rear of the hearing room. Additionally, a copy of our written material to be discussed at today's open meeting is available from the county clerk staff at the front of the hearing room. The material can also be viewed on the county's website at lancaster.ne.gov. Agenda item 1 are minutes. Approve the minutes of the Board of Commissioners meeting held on Tuesday, April 23rd, 2019.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes from last week. Are there any suggested corrections or discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Best,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Number 2 are claims. Approval of all claims processed through April 30th, 2019.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Next is number 3, consent items. These are routine business items that are expected to be adopted without dissent. Any individual item may be removed for special discussion and consideration by a commissioner or by any member of the public without prior notice. Unless there's an exception, these items will be approved as one with a single vote of the Board of Commissioners. These items are approval of utility permits with the following. Number 1792, allowing Unite Private Networks to install new underground fiber in the westerly right-of-way of Southwest 42nd Street from Gage Road to Hallam Road. There is no cost to the county. Number 1777, allowing Windstream, Nebraska to install new underground cable in the easterly right-of-way of South 25th Street between Hickman Road and Stagecoach Road. There is no cost to the county. Right-of-way contract with Burge Limited Partnership, South 112th Street and Old Cheney Road in the amount of $3,895. Amendments to the following contracts. C-18-49 with Maxwell Products, Inc. for annual supply asphaltic joint sealant. C-18-729 with Moore Medical LLC for health and safety, medical, surgical, and first aid related equipment, supplies, accessories, and services. C-13-232 with Keefe Commissary Network LLC for inmate commissary services. C-16-241 with Acuity Special Products, doing business as ZEP Inc. using the Region 14 ESC NCPA Master Agreement Contract number 2-28 for the comprehensive operational and janitorial supplies solutions. C-17-523 with Lincoln Journal Star for annual services, publishing, legal notices, and all other verbiage necessary to conduct city-county public building commission business. C-18-260 with True Green LP for annual service, weed control, and fertilization services, county corrections. Change order number 2 to county contract C-18-471 with H.R. Bookstrom Construction for an extension in a completion date from May 10th, 2019 to August 10th, 2019. Change order number 5 for county contract C-18-261 with Yost Excavating, Inc. to change the completion date from May 31st, 2019 to June 20th, 2019. Change order number 6 to county contract C-18-220 with Constructors, Inc. to extend the project completion date from May 1st, 2019 to June 1st, 2019. Received and placed on file the following quarterly reports from January through March 2019, County Engineering, County Sheriff. Received and placed on file a letter acknowledging the cancellation request from Ryder Public Safety terminating for convenience quote number 5832 for carrier vest system and bid number 17-233 for sheriff uniform clothing and accessories effective May 23rd, 2019. Setting a public hearing on Tuesday, May 7th, 2019 at 9 a.m. in room 112 at the County City Building regarding a manager application for Dale Lillyhorn in connection with a Class Y liquor license for Windcrest Winery 3110 West Branch Road, Raymond, Nebraska.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the consent items. Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Best,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Next is number 4, special presentations. First one is Lancaster County Visitors Improvement Fund grant in the amount of $49,640 to Heartland Bike Share for the addition of a station kiosk site in the Haymarket near 8th and R Street. Jamie Granquist, Heartland Bike Share, and Lynn Ireland, Visitors Promotion Committee Chair.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's great to be back in front of you again with another wonderful proposal of how we're going to enhance the tourism opportunities in Lancaster County. Today, we are recommending for your approval the acquisition of a new 10-dock bike station at a cost of $49,640, and I am going to let Jamie pedal away with the rest of the presentation.
Thank you for that pun. So yeah, my name is Jamie Granquist. I have done city council things before. Do we need to say our address?
No, you're fine.
No, you're good. Okay. So the bike share system's been around in Lincoln since last April 20th. In that amount of time, we've had over 37,000 trips. And so that equates to over thousands of trips every month, even in the coldest months of the year. We see a lot of visitor and quick tripper passes that are purchased down in our 2 current Haymarket Rail Yard stations on Canopy and P and by the post office. And as you know, that area of downtown is definitely a hustling, bustling area with visitors and with people enjoying the amenities that we have as far as like Haymarket Park and all of the restaurants and the great venues we have in Pinnacle Bank Arena. And so this is just another way for those people who come here to see our great city to get around under their own power. So if you come with someone else and you come on a plane, do you have a way to get around? Bike share is just a really easy way to go under your own power and decide where you want to go and how you want to get there and experience Lincoln at your own speed. And so we just really see a lot of people who are using those kind of transportation options when they go places and they see things and then they have a great experience and then they come back again. So that's why we feel like this is a really great addition to the system. We currently have 20 stations within the downtown area and on the UNL campuses. And this would just fill in kind of a gap in the rail yard and Haymarket area that we just really see a lot of people who would use that.
Any questions for Lynn or Jamie? All right. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Lynn. Thank you.
All right, next item.
Next is Lancaster County Visitors Improvement Fund grant in the amount of $239,313 to the Nebraska Communities Playhouse for the addition of a 420-person auditorium. Robert Wamsley, Nebraska Communities Playhouse President, and Lynn Ireland, Visitors Promotion Committee Chair.
I'm so fortunate to have the people who really can articulate best the rationale behind this, but we do in fact want to recommend to you approval of a grant of $239,313 for a ambitious expansion of 17,000 square feet by the Nebraska Communities Playhouse folks, and ambition is their middle name, so I will let you
Yeah.
give more specifics.
Sure. I have some images here. Is that all right if I put this?
Please.
All right. Great. Well, yes, my name is Robert Wamsley, and I am the president of the board of directors at the Nebraska Communities Playhouse in Hickman, Nebraska, and I just want to thank you all so much for having us. Just to give you a little bit of background, the Nebraska Communities Playhouse is the home of the Stage Theater, and it's an all-volunteer, nonprofit community theater located in the heart of downtown Hickman, Nebraska. It was launched in March of 2013, and our mission is to create an inclusive artistic community built through collaboration that produces exceptional professional quality theatrical experiences. The work we put into artistic development is visible on stage, but is just as enchanting off stage. Our intention is to build confidence, communication skills, and teamwork in artists of all ages. NCP houses not only the Stage Theater, but also the Academy for Youth and the Stagecoach Touring Company, which provides professional quality theatrical experiences for audience across Nebraska and visitors from across the country and the globe. Since 2013, NCP and the stage have delighted audiences with high-quality productions, selling more than 30,000 tickets. Currently housed in a space that can only seat 120 patrons, shows at NCP have consistently sold out, necessitating additional performances for nearly every production. In other words, it is time to grow. It is time to raise the stage. There's a blueprint. With projected completion of spring of 2020, the new 17,000 square foot Nebraska Communities Playhouse will hold 400 plus seats, bringing the combined seating of the Playhouse to over 500 seats. This expanded capacity will provide additional educational and entertainment opportunities for the young at heart, and everyone in between. As well as being home to the Stage Theater, the Nebraska Community Playhouse will also be host to a whole variety of guest entertainers, from live music to comedians. NCP will become a destination point, drawing visitors to Lancaster County and the greater Norris community. This financial support will literally lay the foundation and help NCP reach the next stage and continue to grow theater and the arts in southern Lancaster County and beyond.
All right, thank you. Any questions for Robert or Lynn? All right, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, next item, Mr. Clerk.
Next is number 5, public hearings. First public hearing is a manager application for Michael McClellan in connection with a Class B liquor license for Branched Oak Marina at 10,001 West Davie Road, Raymond, Nebraska.
All right, we'll open the public hearing on item 5A. Good morning. The clerk will want to swear you in.
Want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Good morning. I assume you are Michael.
I am Michael.
Thank you for
Sorry.
being here. No, that's okay. I guess if you just tell us why you're seeking the manager application. Are you new to the marina?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, kind of. I've been around there for 7 years,
Okay.
and I'm also the go-to guy, I guess you could say, for everybody who needs things there. So, fortunately, this year I retired from my job. I was for 40 years, and then decided to take on this challenge to become manager of Branched Oak Marina. And I've been boats all my life, so I thought, yeah, this would be a good way to end the career, would be to work with this. And then John, my boss, he just says that there's a few things I need to do, and one of them was to obtain my liquor license, which was a surprise. I never had to do anything like this, so he went ahead and got me all the information, packages and everything, and for everything forward, I went through all the fingerprinting thing. It was the first time in my life I ever experienced that, which was kind of interesting. And filled out all the information. Then the sheriff called me. One of the gentlemen from the High Patrol called and interviewed me, I guess, and he said it was kind of interesting to see how there was nothing on my record, I guess you could say. And I said, well, we've lived a pretty good life, so we kind of, but that's basically where I'm at right now, and figured that whatever you folks need, I can supply you with.
Okay, thanks for being here. Any questions for Mr. McClellan? Okay, that's all we need.
That's
Thank
it?
you for being here.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else who wants to testify on item 5A? All right, seeing none, we will close the public hearing on that item. Mr. Clerk.
Next is 5B, amendments to Article 2 of the Lincoln-Lancaster County Air Pollution Control Program Regulations and Standards.
All right, we'll open the public hearing on item 5B. Good morning.
Good morning.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth and nothing but the truth?
I do. Good morning, Chair Brinkman and members of the County Commission. My name is Scott Holmes. I manage the Environmental Health Division with the Lincoln-Lancaster County Health Department, within which our air quality program resides. As all of you know, good air quality is essential to public health, and we take great pride in working with our businesses and industries, as well as our community as a whole, to achieve that. Today, before you are proposed changes to the Lincoln-Lancaster County Air Pollution Control Regulations and Standards, and typically I'll refer to those as the regulations. That can be broken down into 3 categories. The first is removing Article 2, Section 19, Prevention of Significant Deterioration of Air Quality. The second is improving consistency between local and state air quality regulations. And the third is updating regulations to improve organization and clarity. The most substantive change is removing Article 2, Section 19 on prevention of significant deterioration of air quality and all related regulations. This decision to make this change is the result of discussions with EPA and the state of Nebraska. While this local regulation has been in place for many years, it has been determined that the authority to implement the Prevention of Significant Deterioration, or PSD, permitting program can only be delegated to state agencies, not to local agencies. The state agencies can grant authorization for local agencies to administer that program on behalf of the state agency under the state's regulatory authority. However, local agencies cannot issue PSD permits under their own authority. Thus, we need to change our regulations to reflect this determination. The Health Department will continue to work directly with our local industries and businesses that need PSD permits, with only real difference being that our regulations will now refer to the state section. Other related sections of our local regulations are also proposed to be modified to refer to appropriate sections of the state regulations. While these changes are somewhat large in scope, they will have little real-world impact, and we will continue to provide excellent technical assistance to our local businesses and industries. These regulations were reviewed and approved by both the Air Pollution Control Advisory Board and the Lincoln-Lancaster County Board of Health, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Any questions for Mr. Holmes? Okay,
Thank
thank you,
you.
Scott. Did anyone else want to testify on this item as part of the public hearing? All right, seeing none, we will close the public hearing and move on to new business.
6A is the Lancaster County Visitors Improvement Fund grant in the amount of $49,640, with Lancaster County as a sponsor and Heartland Bike Share as a grantee for the addition of a station kiosk site in the Haymarket near 8th and R Streets. The grant term is April 1st, 2019 through May 31st, 2019.
I move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second for approval. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. B is a Lancaster County Visitors Improvement Fund grant in amount of $239,313. Lancaster County is a sponsor, and Nebraska Communities Playhouse is a grantee for the addition of a 420-person auditorium. The grant term is April 1st, 2019 through December 31st, 2020.
Move approval.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. 6C is a resolution in the matter of a corporate manager application for Michael McClellan in connection with a Class B liquor license for Branched Oak Marina at 10,001 West Davie Road, Raymond, Nebraska.
Move approval. Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. D is a resolution in the matter of amending Article 2 of the Lincoln-Lancaster County Air Pollution Control Program Regulations and Standards.
I move approval. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. 6E is a resolution directing the county engineer to conduct a study and the planning department to write a report regarding vacating portions of Southwest 91st Street, more particularly described in Exhibits A and B, and located in Lancaster County, Nebraska.
Pam Dingman, Lancaster County Engineer. So this is a follow-up to the item we discussed last Thursday in the staff meeting, mainly looking at the Southwest 91st Street corridor as a future trail corridor along with access to the Denton's Wellfield. We want to just be sure that we have all the things available so that when we execute that interlocal, at which time we could vacate the right-of-way, we're ready to go. So this is just kind of a prep item for that interlocal agreement.
Move approval.
I second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. F is a special designated license application from Parker's Smokehouse for an event at Prairie Creek Inn, 2400 South 148th Street, Walton, Nebraska, on May 26, 2019.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. G is an agreement with Community Alternatives to source and provide individuals to perform microfilming and scanning services at the Records and Information Management Department. As part of a rehabilitation, treatment, care, training, and educational program, the county will pay up to $36,000 for the services. The term of the agreement is January 1st, 2019 through December 31st, 2019.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. 6H is Nebraska Department of Transportation Highway Safety Office Selective Overtime Enforcement Mini Grant Contract Application and Award for the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office in the amount of $11,220 for participation in the National Click It or Ticket Mobilization for May 20th, 2019 through June 2nd, 2019. There's no county match.
I would move approval. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. I is a memorandum of understanding between the Department of Homeland Security, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, Homeland Security Investigations Resident Agent in Charge, Omaha, through the Special Agent in Charge, St. Paul, in Lancaster County, Nebraska, on behalf of the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office, Douglas County Sheriff's Office, United States Postal Inspection Service, and the Nebraska State Patrol as participants in the Omaha Major Crime Task Force.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. 6J are third amendments to the following county contracts. C-18-601 with Cooper Appraisal Group to include certain additional services within the scope of the 2018 Turk Expert Contract. C-17-760 with Great Plains Appraisal, Inc. to exclude certain additional services from the scope of the 2017 Turk Expert Contract.
I move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and 2 seconds. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. 6K is a contract between Zell LLC to provide on-site training for the county's Leadership Academy. The cost of the county is $3,600.
I move approval.
Second.
Oh, we're going to have a discussion here.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion or a question someone wants to ask? Okay, please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0.
Just keeping you on your toes.
Next is number 7, public comment. Those wishing to speak on items relating to county business not on the agenda may do so at this time.
Seeing no one from the public in attendance, let's proceed with the agenda, please.
Next is announcements. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold a staff meeting, including department budget hearings, on Thursday, May 2nd, 2019, at 8:30 a.m. in the Bill Luxford Studio of the County City Building. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold its next regular meeting on Tuesday, May 7th, 2019, at 9 a.m. in Room 112 of the County City Building, with the Board of Equalization immediately following. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold department budget hearings on Tuesday, May 7th, 2018, immediately following the Lancaster County Board of Equalization meeting in the Bill Luxford Studio of the County City Building. County Commissioners can be reached at 402-441-7447 or commish@lancaster.ne.gov. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners meeting is broadcast live on Link TV City. For the rebroadcast schedule, visit lincoln.ne.gov. Meetings are also streamed live on Link TV and can be viewed on YouTube.
I move we adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes,
Motion carries 4-0.
we are adjourned.